sometimes it is just too much.
So embarrassed.
Am I just talking too much?
I don't remember any of that.
There's a lot I don't remember, too. Too much information?
We say that after every one of these,
I
and for some
know.
reason, we're employed all the time.
Too much, it's ruined.
I can't believe we have a show.
We might not tomorrow.
Staci and Hutch say too much.
All right, here we go. It is time for Say Too Much. We are back with another edition, another daily edition. Can we start episode count over again when we do daily instead of weekly?
Sure.
Episode 3.
We
Here
just
it is.
reset everything.
We reset everything.
Might as well.
I'll tell them to strip the website of everything previous.
We got Jeremy Piven coming on with us.
I know. I'm
Here in a little bit.
excited.
Yeah. He's coming to the Twin Cities, so we're going to talk to him about that, his show, and a whole bunch of other things with Mr. Jeremy Piven. But how are you guys doing? You doing good?
Pretty super.
Yeah, pretty well. Yeah, struggling, but we're there.
Why are you struggling?
Well, for the reason why I had to go deep into your pockets a few minutes ago.
I don't enjoy. I won't bring it up, but I don't enjoy when my fiance, I know, is talking to Alex, and I hear her go, "Do you want to talk to Greg?" He goes, "No," and he wants to have a private conversation with my fiance. And then I realize it's about something very embarrassing, and then I start snickering and I start giggling.
No, I asked. I was like, "Is there a Gregory there?" And that told me, because you were, that told me, good, you have not left for work yet.
Oh, because you
good.
needed the supplies.
Yes, exactly.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was incredibly unfocused.
Well, the dogs had needed her attention. She was looking at me because I was changing. Okay.
Is that?
I don't know
Is
if
that
that
a
was
sexy thing that
I was
she's
gonna say,
excited to
is that
watch?
I don't
Or-
think she
Sexy?
was. No, I don't think she even paid attention. Honestly,
Yep.
I think I was putting socks on or something.
Well, you can see that moment, no doubt, on our Instagram when I inevitably post that on our story.
Either way, dogs were bothering her. You were bothering her with your medical questions,
and I
it
felt
just.
I know. I'm sorry. I interrupted you guys this morning.
She did say, she goes, "You got to take stuff to our son."
That's how it felt. I felt
And
like
I
I
go,
was
"Our
calling.
Well, I look and I go, I didn't realize Cam was sick, or Nash just go, why are they calling, blah 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 blah, and then realize that she meant our old son, our really old son,
Old as an age.
oldest too,
Yes.
son.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's tough. You guys have always taken care of me for as far back as I can remember. And
like
but,
a year ago or two.
Yeah, but I'm starting to get old. My body's breaking down. I'm a bloated mess today. So
It is
thank
a
you.
mess.
do you feel like your body's breaking down because of your age or because of lack of activity?
Oh, maybe a little bit.
I did a
both.
5-mile walk yesterday. So
Oh, wow.
You did?
You could shove that right back up
I
your
was
pooper.
just asking. I didn't know. It could be, as people get older, we move less. And so I didn't know if it was that. You did a 5-mile walk?
Yeah.
Wait, in a row miles?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Not like to the car and back, and then you added it all up?
Just checking.
About halfway through, I got on a rickshaw for about 3/4 of a mile. So where's what was that? Yeah, I'll prove it.
Okay.
Where did you walk for 5 miles in that
show
area?
you. I will show you because I track my steps every time. Where the hell is it? I can't find where it
Well,
is.
this is interesting.
I know. I'm sorry.
Jeremy Piven's going to love this conversation.
He
so
is.
far.
Well, you
I
know what?
believe you.
Jeremy Piven has been one of the most in shape physically actors of my generation as I've ever seen. So he would appreciate a good story about getting your steps in.
Mm. Right.
4.65 June. Yep. 46.5 miles. Boom,
Look at
boom,
you
boom.
burning the
Again,
calories.
where did you go? Like, was it a circle? Was it a...
in his apartment, just a circle.
Yeah, what do you-
murmuring to himself.
Where
Hutch,
does...
I'm going to kill Hutch.
I just go up to my roof. I just walk around in a circle.
I'm just curious as to when I know where you live. I know the area, and I'm like, he's not walking 5 miles in that area.
No, I did. So I park over by St. Anthony, near one of the bridges. So I know an area where I know my car is safe. Right over by the Astor House.
Whose car?
Yeah.
My car.
Huh.
My car.
That you got from Dad.
My car that I inherited. And I walk across the bridge, and then I do a huge loop around most of the city, and I come down by the river, and then I kind of loop back, or I find different streets.
Okay.
It's aimless walking.
Okay.
And also, I mean, to be fair, I always mention it, but I do my walks with my little seltzers. So then I walk and I kind of laugh at people that I find to be silly.
Uh-oh.
And it's and I make little notes.
Do you laugh
It's fun.
do they know you're laughing at them, or do they...
I don't know.
Because when you see someone laughing and walking by themselves, you're like, oh, that guy crazy. I'm staying away from him. And now you're the one actually doing it.
I
right?
probably look like I probably look slightly like a lunatic But I like yesterday, I saw two young guys who were like super fashionable, big oversized sweatshirt, cool designer glasses, and I just can't help because I'm also a little bit loopy. I just go,
Does anyone
as
ever
I walk down.
give you a look back?
Yeah,
like,
I get looks sometimes.
like you're going to get punched?
Yeah, I just walk around and I judge. It's friendly judging. I don't say anything. I just kind of giggle a little bit.
Stacy,
sometimes.
where are your walks, and do you laugh by yourself?
I laugh at you guys a lot.
Mhm.
I don't really go for walks much anymore.
You don't?
No.
Well, see, and is it because you're in the city? Like you found when you lived in Lakeville or Egan, or like, did you find yourself walking more because you felt it was?
I had a dog then, so we'd take the dog
you had
and then
to.
the cat. Yeah.
You walk the cat?
Yeah, the cat would come along.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He'd go through the dog door and just follow us. It was pretty funny. But yeah, not so much. I don't know. I like to hang out on my patio though.
You're not eating the gummy right now, are you?
You
Yeah,
weren't
I have to-
supposed to eat
You're not
it
supposed
yet.
to eat it yet.
I have to poop.
Oh my God.
Is it going to like kill me?
No, it's going to be
but
an
if you're going to
interesting-
take Docalax tonight, you don't want to take the fiber gummies now. Did you not read the directions?
He told you already. How did you
Clearly.
not get that?
I know, but then I was
Let's
sitting
ask-
here. I was
Let's
like,
ask Mr. Piven.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Piven, hey, so our producer just took a fiber gummy and he's going to take Docalax tonight. Do you recommend that or no?
Yeah, I would say snort some Ozempic and let's eat some Halloween candy and get ripped. You know what I mean?
he gets it.
He's been having
Snort with
problems.
the
Yeah.
hot water. It gets in your system quicker.
Yeah, definitely.
This is not going to go well
This is
today.
not going to go well. Thanks for joining us, Jeremy. We appreciate it, man. We know you're coming to Minneapolis. Where are you at right now? You in Chicago?
Do we got a
For
delay?
some reason, I can't hear you, buddy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Can you hear us?
I can't hear a thing. Okay, I can't hear anything, but you
Okay.
can hear me.
We got you. Yes.
Okay, yes. So this is adorable. I can't hear a thing, so I'm going to pretend like I can hear, and maybe I'll just do a monologue. I don't know what to do. I'll do a monologue. How about that?
Okay.
I've done
All right,
weirder
do a
things in my life.
Let's do it.
I've done a lot weirder things. Okay. So you can hear me. I can't hear
You can't hear us at all. Volume.
So I can
check.
tell you, wow, this is unbelievable.
Let me try this. Hold on. Here we
You
go.
can hear me.
Can you hear me?
Give me a thumbs up. Okay, you can hear me.
Yeah.
All right, great. I love it.
There's no reason why this would be happening.
Let's have him come back on. Yeah. No, let's have him come back on. See if he can do that. We can. Oh yeah. Did you write backwards? Stace?
It goes in backwards.
Did it?
There's no reason why it should be.
There we go. Now we're back.
We got you.
Now we're back.
Yeah. There we go.
Now I lost my picture. I can't find
We
where
we were asking where you were at, Jeremy. Are you in Chicago?
I am.
Yeah. Well, we can't wait to have you here. A lot going on in your life. And I do want to thank you for taking the time to join us. I do have a question about kind of what you pick, how you pick your projects, and doing this show. Is this kind of a passion project for you? Is this something that you've always wanted to do, and now you're like, I got
No,
it done?
I've been doing stand up my whole life, and just imagine an incredible stand up show. Listen, I'm going to tell you how incredible I am. How adorable is that, guys?
Yeah,
I mean, you
let's
guys.
hear
No, nobody wins when I do that. You know that. Listen, I grew up on the streets of Chicago here doing improv. You guys and your listeners, I'm sure they know me from 80 movies, Entourage, whatever. I've won many awards in the comedy category. So all roads lead to stand up. I've been touring for 10 years. This isn't a passion project. This is what I do. I'm a stand up. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, and I know you done stand up, but how do you write for yourself? Like, how do you keep it fresh? How do you test it? What's your process like? Are you good, and are you the best at testing this stuff, or you just go with it? You like ad-libbing?
I like it all. I mean, I'm not telling anything you guys don't know. Like any stand-up, I was up at the Laugh Factory last night doing a 45-minute set. Tonight it'll be Zany's, and I'll get up behind the dumpster at a 7-Eleven and do a puppet show. It doesn't matter to me. Let's go.
And you're taping tomorrow, right? I believe, or
Correct.
tonight.
I'm doing my special tomorrow night at the Vic Theater.
Awesome. Do we have it? Do we have a landing spot for it yet, or?
Not yet. That's kind of like the new way to do it. You just kind of make it yourself.
Yeah, that's kind of what I heard. I was wondering. That's kind of the standard that I've heard with a lot of guys is tape it yourself. You have full control over it, and then you kind of sell and you get your kind of bidding war type of thing. I know that's how a lot of people do it with like Netflix and stuff like that.
You know, for me, it's really just about doing the work, connecting with the audience, doing the best show possible. The rest of that stuff, I'll just leave up to Ari Gold.
I like
Do
it.
you like pitching?
That's
Do you
not
like
me.
selling your project, or no? Do you just like to do it? And then
I've
be
lost all sound again. This is adorable.
Ah!
This is adorable. You know what, guys? I'm going to go on a freestyle rant because I
Do it.
can't hear you. A
Okay, do it.
freestyle rant. I'm getting older. This is how you know you're getting older. I used to look at a woman in a short skirt and I'd be like, wow, she's hot. Now I'm like, I wonder if she's cold. Right? That's the type of hilarity. I'm just going to keep telling jokes because I can't hear you guys. You hear me. Okay. Listen, I'm angry. But anger is a punishment you give yourself for something someone else has done, like whoever took the audio out, right? So anger is a punishment you give yourself for something someone else has done, kind of like burning your Tesla. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Sorry, that was a Jewish goodbye. An Irish goodbye is when you leave without saying goodbye. A Jewish goodbye is when you say goodbye and you never leave.
And you never.
Do you know what I'm saying, guys? I'm just going to keep going. It'll never, ever end. You know,
Right there.
Oh,
I'm Jewish. You know how you know someone's Jewish?
How?
They tell you.
Oh.
For no
Wow,
reason.
you should.
By the way, let's
Yeah.
go back a second, okay? So we're going to burn our Teslas because you don't agree with Elon Musk, right? I'm wearing a jacket. Are we going to go to all the owners, the CEOs, and the people that have come up with these companies, and we're gonna boycott them based on their politics or their history and their background? We can't do it all. I'm wearing a jacket right now that's Hugo Boss, right? Hugo Boss outfitted the Nazis. Okay, but I'm Jewish and it was on sale. Good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the veal. Okay, guys, I don't know what to do. We're just am I
okay.
just doing stand up for you? Listen, you guys, I can't hear. So you tell the good people in Minnesota, I'll be there on Saturday. It'll be the night after I do my special. I will not have slept. We're gonna hung it out. Let's give them some free meet and greets, and we'll get after it.
Perfect. We'll get with your guy. We love
I
it.
celebrate
Thank
you guys with the power of Christ.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
I
There
didn't
you
get
go.
a chance to ask him anything.
And then we end it like that. And then we end it like that.
That
There
really
you
bums
go.
me out. I wanted to ask
we
him
lost him.
I wanted to ask him about Chicago. He had to throw the first, or he got to throw the first pitch at the Cubs game. I want to know how that went. I was going to ask him about moving. I think he moved out of L.A.
His parent, like,
His guy, by the way, his guy Paul is on with us. Paul, we'll get in contact with you, get some tickets. We'll get some meet and greets and stuff. So if people want to go, Fitzgerald Theater, it's happening Saturday night in St. Paul. So we will get more information and hopefully maybe we can get him back some other time.
I've loved that dude forever.
Yeah.
Everybody obviously knows him as like Ari, but the first time he was in a bunch of like Cusack movies, I think, or a couple back in the day.
Yeah,
but then he was in Rush Hour 2, and he played. It was like a department store, like a gay department store clerk or whatever.
Yeah.
And he and Chris Tucker had this great scene. I was like, this dude's outrageous. Then I saw him as Ari and stuff like. But his parents, Joyce and Byrne, I believe, Piven, they started up what became like Second City.
And that's why that Chicago was major inspiration for him.
Yeah, you look at I think they both had like very comedy backgrounds and stuff. So the family is interesting. Then Joan.
I'm dying to. Yeah,
Joan
I'm so
Piven.
fun.
I think you ever seen? What was that movie about Chicagoans?
Are you thinking of Joan Cusack? I don't know if he has a sister.
I'm thinking of Joan Cusack.
Yeah,
that's exactly right.
I think Jeremy has a sister, but it's not Joan.
It's not Joan because that's John Cusack.
I'm thinking of Joan Cusack.
Yeah.
But you know what else you probably would have enjoyed? That Jeremy is a big fan of all things British and English, which would have been fun. He probably is a football club fan. I don't know. I was going to ask, but and then I was going to have like an accent off, and that would have been fun too.
I've never seen Entourage.
I haven't either.
But I heard it's like one of his best things ever.
He became the star of the show.
Yeah.
But that's why I was glad I hadn't seen it, because I know he doesn't. I wouldn't want to be pigeonholed into that either.
Well, no, but he also did Spy Kids. I
didn't see that either.
Time in the world.
I actually think I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
he did a lot. So
well, that's curious because when you go on stage, I don't know how. I would imagine he maybe not as much now, but especially when Entourage was out, people would probably just yell Ari.
You know
I
what?
think so. I think it's a problem.
You know what I think happened?
What?
He realized he was doing our show. Said, oh, no audio. Oh, I gotta go.
Did you look at he was right when he saw our faces.
You went, oh my God, these three are hideous.
He went, the connection's
It's so
back for
bad.
a second. It's back.
Oh.
I wonder, I'm surprised he hasn't been here.
Why don't you interview me? I'm Jeremy Piven. Go ahead. Ask your questions.
I wonder why he hasn't been here more often.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Juicy Lucy's. You know?
But this is a
Stone
big
Arch
comedy
Bridge.
town.
Stone Arch Bridge is closed. Why would I come here?
It's a big comedy town. What's wrong with you?
Did that bother you on the 5 mile walk?
That's gotten me in the past where I specifically walked a certain way to go across the Stone Arch Bridge, and then I walk across the Stone Arch Bridge, and then it's closed. I'm like,
oh no!
I had to do a whole nother loop. In the summertime, it's gonna be closed the whole summertime.
Is it
when people use it?
Yeah. Well, when are they supposed? Alex, everyone says this. I can't believe they closed it during the summer. Sucks. When are they supposed to work on it?
I know.
Right.
I know.
They got to take one summer. They got to fix it so it doesn't break, doesn't fall, maintain it, and then it'll be open more summers.
I know. I think the fascinating thing is whenever you look at it, no one's working on it.
Oh.
I think that's the
just like
frustrating thing.
94.
Maybe they're working on the underside.
Maybe it's under. Maybe it's. I think it's at night. Maybe.
But how often are you driving, and how many of those like streets down to one lane or this street's closed, and you see nobody there
Oh
doing
my God.
anything on it?
70 Cedar Avenue going up towards Mall of America on 77, like the whole Apple Valley. It's down to 1 or 2 lanes. There is not one construction person, and if they are, they're at one little light on the corner where it's closed for 2 miles before
That's
that.
bad planning. Maybe.
Maybe
is.
somebody who works that will
Tell us
tell
why
us what's going on.
everything's closed, but there's no one working on
yeah,
it.
maybe there's some.
I bet they work on it at night.
Maybe.
You know,
In the summer, we should do it once a month. You get your DOT director on, and we grill him.
God, what would we ask a Department of Transportation director?
Why?
You know what he would do?
Why are you doing this?
You know what he would do? He'd be like, "Sorry, can't hear you,"
Yeah.
and be sitting next to us.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
If that was purposeful, which I don't
Brilliant.
think it was, but
Brilliant.
yeah, brilliant way to get out of it.
I'm going to do that for the show.
Well, you can tell he's an actor.
I'm just going to leave.
Yeah, because if he was faking it, I expect him to tell one joke and then just drop off. I feel like that's his personality, which would have made me laugh.
Oh, 100%. That would have been great. I would have loved that interview.
Yeah.
All right, we got more. Thanks for joining us as Say Too Much is daily now. Make sure you get it wherever you get your podcast. And you can watch that whole interaction of Jeremy Piven looking at us and then saying, can't hear you, gotta go, bye. All right,
That was
see you
weird.
guys.
Bye.